lot of times when you're in the field, things don't quite go your way. Today I'm helping out the structure welders because I guess they kind of shorthanded out here on this particular project. But sometimes you don't have perfect situations. So the answer to that is to be able to be a little bit diverse, know how to fix something. As you can see, this is a wide gap. So they just want it done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run some stringers around the bottom. I'm just keep running them around until I build the wall up to where it's touching the top of this beam right here. So a lot of times when you run into problems like that in the field, you got to be able to know what to do. And having experience and paying attention, if you don't have the experience, on what to do in these situations where you don't have a perfect situation. So in this case, what I'm going to do, because the gap is so wide, I'm going to run beads all the way around it, 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 until I build up a wall that connects from the bottom of the beam to the top of the H-beam. This is the bottom of the beam right here, and the top of the H-beam right there. So again, I'm going to build up a wall all the way around it, all the way around it, until it connects. And then I'm going to make one nice bead at the bottom, one in the middle, and one at the top. And when the QC looks at it, he won't necessarily be able to tell that it was a wide gap from the jump start. So it pays to have a good welder for a fitter who may not be so good, or some situations it's just that that's just how it is. Everything don't go perfect in the field, and that's what you're going to learn coming out of school. A lot of you guys are on these trade schools, and you got perfect situations in the weld booth. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so basically what you can see right now is I'm starting to build up this wall that I was explaining in the first clip. As you can see, I laid down one bead right here, and I'm going to run them all the way around until that gap right there fill up. So guys, what you see right here is the second bead. I ran the second bead right on top of the bottom, the first bead I showed you. So again, this is the second bead right on top of the first bead. Okay? So exactly what I'm doing is running beads right on top of each other. I let them cool for a second, and then I run another bead right on the top. And what that's going to do is going to build up this gap, and it's going to flush it out. Then I'm going to run my, what you would call a cap pass. Beads right on top of each other. So as you can see now, this is the third pass. As you can see, the gap is getting smaller and smaller. I just run a bead right on top of the second bead. Right on top of the second bead. So it's almost less than a 332 gap. That's the third pass. Showing you how to seal a large gap. So alright guys, this is the finished result right here. You can remember from the beginning of the video, it was a big gap. So the way I did, I ran passes around it, passes around the whole beam, passes around it, until I filled it up. And there you go. Being that I was in a tight position, I'm gonna show you. As you can see, I'm over here, I'm laid down. I don't have much space. So, it ain't the best, and cosmetically it ain't the best, but hey, it's gonna pass. And coming behind another welder who refused to do it, that just makes me look better. Being a pipe welder, I stepped up, to help out the structure welders. So that's the finished result. If you got a big gap, just run stringers until you build it up. And then when you build it up, go ahead and cap it. You might have to use the grinder a little bit, but for the most part, you're going to get it done.